EndNote, creating a library. This video will cover what is an EndNote library, where should EndNote libraries be saved, and I'll also show you how to create a personal library of references. So think of an EndNote library as a cabinet, as a file cabinet with all of your citations. And you have one big file cabinet with multiple drawers and files to help you organize your citations. So once you download the EndNote software, you're going to create this like subcomponent of the software that's going to be this file that's going to keep all of your citations in it. And it's recommended that you have just one file cabinet, but that you create multiple folders within that file cabinet to organize your citations. Now you need to save your library to your local drive. That's often your desktop folder or your documents folder. Now if your documents or desktop folder is automatically saved to a cloud environment, for example iCloud if it's a Mac, or OneDrive if it's Windows, then you'll need to save it to an alternate location, and because it needs to be on the hard drive of your computer. So if it's a Mac, you'll want to save it to your applications folder. Again, this is only if your documents folder is automatically saved to a cloud environment. And if you're on a Windows, then you'll want to save it to the C drive. Now I want to reiterate that you need to save your library to the hard drive of your computer. Do not save it to a cloud environment. Do not save it to a USB drive. Do not save it to a network. If you save it to any of these places, eventually your library may become damaged or corrupted and it will not work anymore. To create a library, if it's your first time creating a library, then you may see a box like this on your screen. And if that's the case, then you click the button that says Create a New Library. If you don't see this box on your screen, and if EndNote is active on your computer, then you'll see EndNote in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. And either underneath EndNote or perhaps to the right of EndNote, you'll see something that says File. And if you click File, then a drop-down menu will appear, and you'll see something that says New, and you'll need to click File and select New to create your EndNote library. When you do that, a box will appear. And in that box, it will say Save As, and then by default, it will name it My EndNote Library. But you can name it whatever you want to name it. It'll also give you an option of where do you want to save it. So that's what you see here. You can change this to wherever you want to save it, as long as it's on the hard drive of your computer. So you just name it something and you decide where you want to save it, and then you click Save. When you click Save, another box is going to pop up, and this is going to be your actual EndNote library. Now I'm going to give you a live demonstration. So this is the box I mentioned, and if I want to create a new library, I can select Create Library. This is the next box that pops up. Notice it names it My EndNote Library, but I can name it whatever I want. And then I also have an option of where do I want to save it. So I can save this wherever I want to. I would name it something, decide where I want to save, and then I would click Save. Okay, I'm not going to do that. The other option is if I look in the upper left-hand corner, it says EndNote, and then notice it says File. I can click File and click New. And then again, I get this box that pops up. I name it whatever I want to name it. I select where do I want to save it, and then I would click Save. When I select Create New Library, this is what my library looks like. If you have questions, feel free to call us or contact us through our Chat with a Librarian service.